What's good, y'all, man? We got the Flash link update, man. We got Exorcist or Exorcist, something like that. Robot, Reboot, Space Jam, a new legacy clip, and more, man. Leave a like to my channel, hit the bell if you're new. And yeah, let's get it.
This is Chris Parker. He posted a video yesterday talking about the Flash leak footage.
I saw this shit too, man. I was wondering, like, cause I was about to do a video on it. I'm like, hold on. I look at my boy Thesis Film. I about to do a video on it because he showed us the not showed us, but he got a video of the new Flash link, and then my boy comment book 2 posted too, and his shit was deleted. I'm like, and then cause I was like, hold on, they deleted their shit, and they said right there, video contains from Warner Brothers Tamer who has black on copyright. That's what I'm saying. Like, his shit got taken down, so they probably didn't want nobody to see it. I don't know. I mean, all them other links they showed, like, not links, but they showed it. Well, probably links, I don't know. But it's like, nah, this one we can't, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. But I think he, now I could show it now, but yeah. Because I was wondering, like, what happened to the video? Like, the video got taken down? You know what I mean? Because usually, if they don't take it down, then it's got to be the, what you call it, YouTube, yeah. Because it's the same with men's too. So, one video I did, it was taken down too, but yeah, that shit crazy though.
Footage that was taken down by Warner Brothers. You're currently witnessing his villain origin story. Nothing will stop him from taking down Warner Brothers and everything they stand. Oh my! Is this the new Suicide Squad, pops? Oh man, Warner Brothers is awesome. I'm Morgan Freeman, and Chris has an unhealthy obsession.
Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in to the Side Flick. My name is Chris. I gotta be honest with y'all, Chrissy Poo is not in the best of moods, but the fact that some of y'all out there went ahead and clicked on this Side Flick, you guys who are subscribed, leaving likes and all that, it really means a lot. Side Flick is my favorite thing to do on this channel. So without further ado, let's talk about some of the movie news we're gonna dive into here today. We're gonna be catching up.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited for the movie though. Even though I know it look kind of phony and shit, you know, yeah, you know, we get how it is, you know, we get how to get. You feel me, man? But, you know, I'm excited for a childhood movie. You know what I mean? Said no cap.
On some of the trailers that have been coming out the past couple of days, like the Clifford trailer, Space Jam 2 dropping a whole clip of the movie, Don't Breathe 2 and the controversy behind
right to that.
Speaking of horror movies, we are going to talk about the Exorcist Reboot. Kevin Feige commenting on Black Panther 2 that it started production, that along with so much more. So you guys know the drill. Get in that comment section, let your voice be heard. I'll be down there commenting back with you guys, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so already. It would mean a lot to me when I'm feeling crappy. Alright, so let's start off with diving into some of the trailers that have come out the past couple of days with our rating system of trash or treasure, because as you know, one man's trash is another man's treasure. But before we get into that, I want to thank today's sponsor, and that is Manscaped. Don't you dare skip this ad, okay? My YouTube analytics say that 85% of y'all is men.
I was about to skip this motherfucker. Now I watch it though. I watch it.
That means 100% of y'all is hairy. If you don't know about Manscaped, they're currently the leaders right now in fighting for the 3 biggest odors coming out of your body, your butt, and your balls. I didn't know whether to be honored or offended that Manscaped wanted to sponsor my channel. They took one look at me and said, I bet you that guy's hairy and smelly. Some of the products that you can find on their website here is like the Sheer 2.0. The packaging is not only A1, but the product itself is so elegant. Perfectly packing some essentials to keep your hygiene up. They also sent me some of their signature cologne, Refine. Packaging amazing as always. Oh, it smells real good. I'll spray that around the studio. But of course, the Peace Day Resistance.
Oh yeah, they got a new one.
4.0. Not only does the Lawnmower 4.0 come with its own lovely stand, it also does wireless charging. You can get up to 90 minutes of use on a full charge. This thing is also feeling really great in your hand. Safeguard technology so you don't nick yourself. It's cordless, it's waterproof, it's what 85% of y'all need out there. So why are you hesitating? Use my link in the description or the pinned comment, code 3CFilms at Manscaped to get 20% off. Onto the video. I'm gonna go use this. Alright, so one of the first trailers that we got is for the Clifford movie. I've talked about this movie in the past because of the leaked designs that have been coming out of Clifford that look terrifying, but to my surprise, I thought this trailer was pretty cute. Puppy Clifford had me suckered in. I feel like this is going to be a nice little heartwarming movie. Of course, it could be cheesy, it could be lame, it could be silly, but you know what? It wasn't as terrible as I was expecting, and I'm now semi-interested to see this. So definite treasure. Next up, we got a full clip released online of Space Jam.
I saw that too. I saw that clip last night. They showed that Warner Brothers uploaded a clip. I was watching it with y'all. I was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? you know, I ain't really excited about Space Jam like that. So I'm like, I don't know though.
Legacy, and the specific scene that they showed us is when LeBron James and Bugs Bunny go into the Matrix universe to rescue Granny and Speedy Gonzalez. I definitely want to play some sound bites from this.
Can't a lady check her Twitter?
I gotta admit, this footage is very cheesy, it's corny as hell, it's so wacky and random. Like, I just don't see Granny fitting into the Matrix universe, but I gotta admit, I got enjoyment out of this clip. I feel like there's so much meme ability here. Even the line delivery of LeBron James at the end of this.
Hey, Granny. Speedy.
Like, what the heck was that delivery? But this does get me way more excited to see all the other movie scenes that'll be popping up here, like the Batman universe, the Austin Powers, the Mad Max world. So yeah, I'm still in for Space Jam 2 New Legacy. I'm gonna give this a treasure, but I do not blame y'all who call this trash, because I understand it's cheesy. And then we were.
I mean, I've been saying when the trailer came out, like, I ain't really excited for this movie though, but I'm gonna watch it because I mean it's Space Jam and it's LeBron, you know me, I fuck LeBron though. Even though, I fuck with him, so I'm gonna watch it though, cause of him, and cause of Space Jam. I watched Space Jam, the first one, back in the day. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it. You know what I mean? No cap.
Given sort of the controversial trailer for Don't Breathe 2. Now, I constantly tell you guys whenever Don't Breathe 2 comes out to go and watch the first Don't Breathe. It's a horror movie you won't regret watching. So I've been kind of anticipating the second movie, but with
I was thinking about what to watch the second. No, I might watch the second one. Fuck it. I don't care. Shit. I don't need to. I don't care too less, man. Watch the first one. Shit, I said fuck it. Watch the second one. No cap. That's just me though.
This trailer, it brought all our fears to life with. They've now made the bad guy of the first movie the protagonist of the second film, and movie fans are going crazy thinking this is bad, this is horrible, because this guy does something so disgusting in the first movie. You're like, how can I see him as a protagonist and how can I follow him? But Fed Alvarez, who was the director of the first movie and is producer on the second one, was getting so much grief about this. He said, no, he's not the hero on this one, not even an anti-hero, he's an anti-villain, which I'm like, ain't that me here, hero? But if you look up the definition of anti-villain, it's basically a person with good intentions who goes about them the wrong way. Which to me, that still sounds like an anti-hero. It's basically, what if Daredevil
it's the same shit.
Was a serial killer? That sounds awesome. But even aside from that, I also gotta admit the quality looks to have really dropped here, and I don't mean any disrespect to the new director, but this feels like a straight to DVD type movie now. So even though I'm still gonna watch this and I'm excited, I'm gonna give this a trash. Let me know what you guys thought of these trailers, which one is treasure, which one's trash, and let me know what you think of some of these controversies. Alright, now moving into some of the movie news we got here. First one to start off with, The Rock is Santa Claus. Oh, you heard me now. This is the year where you want some coal in your stocking. It was being reported by the...
I'm dead. I'm dead.
The Hollywood Reporter.
Rock, I ain't gonna lie, Rock is on. I think he one of the directors, not the director, one of the actors that play anything for, like Rock got a movie called Jungle or something. You know what I mean? I don't know who gonna watch that shit, but hey, whatever do, let me know in the comments. And now you got a movie called Santa Claus, something like that. Like, man,
that Dwayne Johnson,
hey, do his thing though, do his thing.
For mystery holiday movie Red One at Amazon. And even though the Hollywood Reporter went ahead and reported that, I'm gonna read to you what Dwayne Johnson put on his Instagram with this announcement, because I feel like it better explains what's happening here. Our $7 production is partnering with Amazon Studios to deliver to you and your families an original global event, the movie called Red One, a new twist on our Christmas mythology and creating the most fun holiday universe to enjoy. Imagine Hobbs meets Miracle on 34th Street. Our Red One writer is one of the greatest writers of all time, Chris Morgan. Chris wrote Fast 5, my favorite Fast and Furious movie, mine too, Fast 6, Fast 7, Fast 8, and Hobbs and Shaw. That is interesting, and that description of Hobbs, his character from Fast and Furious,
he got Hobbs in that bed. Somebody
Miracle on 34th Street, one of the most heartwarming Christmas movies. That don't mix. Essentially, it feels like they're gonna turn Santa Claus into an action hero, and he becomes Santa Claus, whether he has to fight, I don't know, elves or other things on Christmas to save the world. Man, But the other crazier part involved here is that they mentioned in the Hollywood Reporter article, Amazon and $7 are looking at this potentially more than just a movie. This unique concept represents a property that could encompass not only a tentpole film, but could reach beyond entertainment across multiple industries and businesses. What that means is they're gonna take this concept of Dwayne Johnson, I assume some sort of action hero Santa Claus, and integrate that into like their Amazon holiday shopping stuff, where I guess they'll have boxes with Dwayne Johnson's face, commercials with him as Santa Claus delivering presents. I think this sounds crazy and wild, but if it pulls off, yo, I'm in for it. Let me know if the idea of The Rock as an action hero Santa Claus sounds appealing to you and what they're trying to do with mix that into some Amazon sales marketing. Moving on to some talk about Black Panther 2, titled Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We had Kevin Feige go ahead and talk to Variety and tell them exclusively on what's going on with the project, since they have now started production in Atlanta. So the film...
Oh yeah, I heard about that yesterday and shit. You know, I did a whole video and shit about that. You know, so hey, it's lit. You know, it's up now. You know what I mean? So hey, I can't wait the movie come out. The movie gonna be lit. No caps.
It's currently being made right now so that we can get it next year. And I don't know about you, but it's kind of a weird feeling because it feels like only the other day we got the announcement that Chadwick Boseman passed away, and they're already making the second movie without him. Well,
yeah, that's what I was saying though. It's like, but they gotta. I mean, they gotta do what they gotta do though. You know what I mean? But the good thing about it, gonna make it about him. And I think the first minute of the movie or second minute, I don't know, like something like that, or make a funeral, something like that. They're gonna do in the movie though. And then the half of it is gonna be a talk about, I think Wakanda or some shit like that. I don't know, but
well,
yeah.
To kind of calm your nerves and put you at ease, this is what Kevin Feige had to say about the project. It's clearly very emotional without Chad, Feige said before.
Yeah, I know when they film that shit, I know they're gonna be sad. I'm already knowing how they feel though. Film this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm already knowing.
Black Widow Global Fan Event in Los Angeles on Tuesday night. But everyone is also very excited to bring the world of Wakanda back to the public and back to the fans. We are going to do it in a way that would make Chad proud. Other than that, we don't know what to expect right now. We don't know how they're going to explain the absence of Chadwick Boseman in the movie. Who's going to take up the mantle of Black Panther? Only other thing that we've heard is that Namor is set to appear in the film. So it looks like it will be a battle of kingdoms. But you hear Kevin Feige say that they want to make Chadwick proud. How do you feel about this, and do you think Marvel can pull it off? And before we get to talking about some of the Flash leaks that ruined my week, let's get into some horror movie news, because that always excites me. Starting off here with the Exorcist reboot, we've been hearing that Blumhouse is working on a reboot of the classic film The Exorcist, and now for the first time, Jason Blum, the head of Blumhouse Studios, finally went ahead and commented on what they're planning to do with this. When talking to Den of Geeks, he said exactly, it's going to be like David's Halloween sequel. I think it's going to pleasantly surprise all the skeptics out there. We had a lot of skeptics about Halloween, and David turned them around, and I think he's going to turn it around with The Exorcist. We do have more details, but pausing right there. So they're taking the Halloween 2018 approach, which to me kind of sounds like they're just gonna make a direct sequel to the original Exorcist and ignore some of the previous sequels, and I can feel like that's gonna make a lot of Exorcist fans kind of upset, because some of those Exorcist films are beloved, but we don't really know what he means. That just really means Michael Myers was brought into the modern day of 2018, so it could just be The Exorcist set in modern times. But the choice of having David Gordon Green, the director of Halloween 2018, come into The Exorcist is kind of iffy for me, but after seeing that Halloween Kills trailer and how bloody, gory, and intense it looked, I want to see what he'd do with The Exorcist. Jason Blum continuing with more details. I want to make a movie that works for both audiences. I want to make a movie for people that know and love the first Exorcist and are furious that we're doing this, but somehow drag themselves to the theaters. I want them to come out happy, and I want to make a movie that people who've never heard of The Exorcist really enjoy. I think David did that with Halloween. I think he'll do that with The Exorcist.
Oh yeah, Halloween was good at 2018. So today, if he could do that, like Halloween, man, he probably could do that with Exorcist. Okay.
Also, man, isn't that the magic solution for these updated horror movies? Is you make one that'll please old fans, but at the same time, you gotta bring in those new people if you want to franchise this thing. It seems like right there he confirms it will be a direct sequel to the first Exorcist, and that he's gonna try to do his best to please old and new fans. What do you guys think about these details involved with the Exorcist reboot? But continuing on with some Blumhouse news, the damn dirty liars. We were told the Forever Purge that does come out this weekend, and I will have a review for you guys very Very excited to see that, so stay tuned on the channel for that. We have the writer of the Purge movies basically saying, there's gonna be another one. James D. Monaco, who wrote the Forever Purge and was...
Wait, what? Wait, how long? They gonna make another one? I thought this was the last one. I thought this was the last one. Say Purges may happen after all. It could film next year. What?
Asked about a sequel, said this. I'm happy you asked that because I'm allowed to say it now. I wasn't allowed a couple days ago, so 4 months ago I would say definitely that's the end of it, but then I woke up 3.5 months ago and I was like, oh, I have an idea. Oh my god, it was an bleep moment, like, oh, I didn't know if I want another idea, but I had it. I pitched it to the producers, Sebastian and Jason. They both really liked it, Universal liked it, so I think I'm going to write the next one, and if the audience wants it, we'll do it. I always say, if the cinema gods want us to do it, they'll tell us, let's proceed. So of course, the Forever Purge is not going to be the last Purge.
Damn, I thought that was last. They said it too, but then, hey, shit, hey, you know, hey, it's gonna do good though. They know it's gonna do numbers though, so shit, fuck it, man. I made a 6th one. You know what I mean? No cap.
Movie, but he does make it clear that it's only if the audience wants it, which means it's only if the Forever Purge makes some money at the box office.
Ah, true that.
As far as my thoughts go on this, hey, I'm a horror fan, and as a horror fan, you get used to the idea that there could be a bajillion sequels to a horror franchise, so I'm never against it, but I am also mixed because I'm like, you guys never fully tap the potential of the Purge movies. You always just barely scratch what you could do in this world, but I think I'll have a better idea whether I'm excited for this once I come out of the Forever Purge, since he did write it, or once I hear the premise for what he wants to do with the next movie. Would you guys be willing to watch another Purge movie, and what do you think would be a good idea for one? Alright, now talking about some of these flash leaks that happened online, unfortunately I won't be able to show any of you guys, but to catch you up on what happened yesterday, we randomly got a video that was supposed to be our little teaser trailer for DC Fandom come this year during the Flash panel. Like I mentioned, I made a video about it, but it got taken down, so I won't be...
Yeah, I was trying to write the video with y'all though about the Flash, but then damn, they took the video now. I'm like, god damn, man, Warner Brothers and shit. Nah, it's play with y'all.
Able to show anything to you guys. I'm just gonna try to lightly describe this situation. But allegedly, it happened because an employee at Warner Brothers was upset. They got fired, and they leaked this online. But what was even weirder is the employee even...
Employee got fired. They linked that. They got mad. So they said, "Fuck it, we gonna link that shit." Damn, folks, that's a bad way to come out of that job and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's a bad way. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's literally the bad way.
Went ahead and muted some specific parts of this trailer that gave away some spoilers. There was also a character in this concept art that he purposely blocked out that he said is a spoiler. But really, I just think it's a casting announcement that they haven't announced publicly yet, because this was the footage we were supposed to see at DC Fandom, so it's supposed to be public knowledge. It can't ruin the movie. We got some full looks at the costume of the Flash. He's gonna have a yellow belt. He's also gonna have his signature golden boots. The lightning on him is yellow. Everything was looking dandy there. They even showed us Michael Keaton concept art of him in the suit. The suit almost looks identical to the Batman Returns suit, just like slightly tweaked. Also, the 1989 Batmobile looking exactly the way it did in Tim Burton's movie. The only change they made in the concept art, it seats 4 people instead of just 2. And some of the bigger stuff, Sasha Calle's Supergirl. Based off this concept art, they're really going to be sticking to the storyline from Flashpoint Paradox, where in there you had Superman not landing on the Kent farm when he came to Earth, and instead somewhere where government officials took him away, isolated him from the sun, making him scrawny and never able to reach his full Kryptonian potential. That origin story is now going to be given to this Supergirl. I do wonder now, though, if Warner Brothers is going to change what they're going to show us now at DC Fandom, since that leaked on...
Yeah, no, of course, though. Every time it's a link, they're going to show us different shit. They always do that. But if not, then it's something different. But they gonna show something way different. Like, I ain't even see it though, so it ain't gonna faze me if I show something different now, cause I ain't see the, you know what I mean. I was about to, but you know everything got taken down, so shit, I don't know how.
I think I'm still gonna be excited to see it, but I also just want to bring it up, throw the information out there, because I hate when I post a video and it gets taken down.
Yeah, saying everybody hate that shit. I ain't gonna lie, everybody hate that.
You guys hear about this? How do you feel about?
Could you do all that work? You know what I mean? Talking about it and shit, and that shit get like blocked, deleted. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I feel them though. Okay, I do.
About the leak in general, do you think Warner Brothers will change things up for DC fandom, and your thoughts and theories on what was shown based off my description? That is all the movies we currently have going on right now, guys. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.
But yeah, but hey, let me know what y'all think about the movies coming out, man, and come out in the future. Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm all y'all, man, and yeah, alright, peace.